Give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I'm having a little trouble with the live stream today. Trying to figure this out. And the audio's not working anyways, is it? Is it out of sync, guys? Thanks, Nick. This is a frustrating experience, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to remove my face entirely. That doesn't make sense. This is oof, guys. I'm real sorry about that. Oh, that's LA. Those are sirens in the background of LA, not New York. New York is for posers. Let's get this right now. I could probably do this. That doesn't make any sense. Yay, we kind of got something, don't we? If I put this in front, yeah, that is so weird the way this window setting works, but I believe I can now look at your comments and select video clips and other assorted, very professional live streamer things. So here we go. Yes, I am an LA boy. Yeah, we need a Garnet episode. That's like the only one that we're not getting at this point. All right, so let's go back to the beginning and talk about just this whole first episode right here. The first thing I want to point out when we get to... Can you guys hear my voice? Oh, wait. Can you guys hear my voice now? Awesome. All right. Is it too loud, too quiet? Cool, everything's good. All right, where were we? This episode, right here. Let's take a look. Oh wow, the live stream's really up to date today, I think. No, it's a few minutes behind still, like 30 seconds. Anyways, here's something I want to point out, and I think this is the show trying to foreshadow. Notice pink on one side, yellow on the other, which is normal for Cookie Cat, right? But notice that this eye over here is still pink, but this one's not yellow. I think this is like Steven Universe kind of foreshadowing that shows that his pink side's starting to take over. We're not playing the full episode, so you don't want to hear the sound. This is not a place to see episodes. This is where we discuss the episodes. Yeah, it's subtle. Maybe I'm wrong. That's kind of reaching. Like, this is ridiculous for foreshadowing. But that's, as soon as I saw that, honestly, in the promo, when the promo was released, I was pretty sure that was foreshadowing that this little pink eye is Pink Diamond taking over. Yeah, In Dreams was a very interesting episode, in my opinion. I personally, it was okay. It was fun. You know, it just kind of moved the plot forward and gave us one last chance to hang out with Peridot. I wanted it to be like Chili Teed. Yeah, so WGAFM 2012 said, did anyone notice Connie came back as fast as she disappeared? And yeah, I thought In Dreams was going to end with her doing this the FaceTime call, like we saw in the promo, and that was going to be what made her come back, but it's not. But this really did set up the next episode. I can't give out links for watching the episodes. Yeah, Stevani does make an appearance, so that's something we'll get to. One thing I also predicted was I thought that the Camp Pining Hearts, I thought it was going to be a bad reboot. Like, I had a feeling they were going to watch it and it was going to suck. And it did. I'm glad they enjoyed it in the end, I guess. But, yeah. There's not a lot to say about this episode In Dreams, right? It was kind of pretty basic. It was fun, and it expanded upon Steven's problems. I gotta say, I absolutely loved this scene where we see the blue diamond dolphin. Where is it? Come on, where is it? There we go. And then like the yellow diamond pineapple and the white diamond feet. I think that actually says a lot about his relationship with the diamonds, because he's on good terms with them, but it always seemed like he tried to keep himself distant for casual reasons, but now the movie kind of makes sense. He's distancing himself from the diamonds because he's still terrified of them, probably. Llamas Are Cool said, I totally thought that Bismuth and Pearl were going to fuse, but they didn't. Yeah, that would have been really great. That would have been a fun way to... It would have been too extreme and too fast, though maybe it would have been fun if they talked about how maybe they fused back during the war and it had been such a long time, and maybe they could do it again. Having Stevani fuse with a Pearl-Bismuth fusion... Sorry, having Stevani dance or roller skate with a Pearl and Bismuth fusion would have been really cool. Yeah, towards the end of the episode, it got really cool with the static in the... I gotta say, Baby Steven, oh, that was great too. When they dog-copter away, that was really funny. The Baby Steven bit was really funny. Back in his dreams. See, this part was really cool. You know, Peridot wasn't in there dancing, but now she's going in without him because he's losing his ways to connect with everyone. And that's really cool. I think this is it's a really fun and good episode. This part right here, that scene is really cool. You know, very meta, very fourth wall. Really cool. Let's keep going. See what else we got. You know, very emotional. It was fun. It's a sweet episode. And it just really highlights where the show is and where it's going. It's kind of filler, but it's important filler, I would say. Okay, so yeah, as soon as Pearl started adjusting Bismuth's sleeve, we knew that was it. It's like, oh, they're shipping them now, and I do wonder if we're going to see this go anywhere, because there's only 8 episodes left now. So where, you know, how much time are they going to really have to develop this? And maybe this is all they wanted to develop for it, was putting it out there that it's a possibility. Yeah, Perry took off her visor. Let's see. Connie just came back out of nowhere. I really wish they'd set her up as, like, with a phone call or something in the last episode. That would have been nice, just to ease her back in. But at least they're easing into the next episode, which we all know it's happening next, right? Unfortunately, there was no mystery girl here. I think that's something we're never going to see. Clearly, someone on the Crooniverse wanted it if they were making their own little fan art and posters about it around the office, but... Yep, 8 episodes left. But no mystery girl, unfortunately. I'm disappointed by that, but let's keep going. I like how Pearl's friends are all kind of just alt and weird, you know? But they all kind of look like, even though they're all very different, they all look like the kind of people who would go roller skating. Like, just for different reasons. You know, you've got the more, like, old school punk aesthetic, and then you got that, like, fun, free, hippie vibe. So, that's pretty interesting. Connie's friends were very diverse. But, yeah. Let's see. Glad they didn't make Steven just good at roller skating. That was, you know, sometimes it seems like he's good at everything. Which, you know, when the show started, he was supposed to be that boy who was kind of just good at nothing. Yeah, In Dreams was... Actually, that's a really good point on how In Dreams is kind of relatable, because like I have a friend who, when we first met, we don't really have much in common, but I showed him Steven Universe, and every time we hung out, we just watched Steven Universe. And since he caught up with the show, we haven't really hung out very much since then, and we don't know really how to hang out anymore. You know, that was kind of the basis of our friendship. I tried showing some other cartoons, and he enjoyed it, but things are a bit different now without it, and it's sometimes hard to connect with people without some sort of pretense. Hey Aaron, I'm not supposed to be showing. I'm supposed to be talking. This is a discussion. This is not a stream of the episodes. We're not streaming the episodes. Hello, Ariana. Hi, Johnny. Welcome, everyone. This is probably going to be a pretty short live stream today because I got a lot of work to do before tomorrow. But, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really think about how relatable it was, but you all have some really good points about that. It's, sorry, more LA noises. There's a helicopter outside, which means someone committed a crime. Hello, Ashley Pokemon fan Ramirez. So let's see. What else was there to take a look at? I love the toilet paper gag. Like, you'd think Pearl would know a little bit more about it. She seemed oblivious. But, you know, with living with Steven, she has to know what toilet paper is for. But it was still funny. At least I thought so. Let's see. Alright, so we all, like... Alright, so we're going to talk about something that's been leaked. Where is... Let's get to Stevani. Awesome. All right. I did miss that, but people keep saying that, so I'm pretty sure it happened. So yeah, for those who don't want to be spoiled for next week's episode, we're going to be discussing something that came out in leaks. It's not necessarily leak information, because in the promos, we found enough information to prove that this was true. I'm not going to reference what was said in the leaks, just like what we can extrapolate from the promos. But the next episode that comes out next Friday is called Together Forever. And I think it's very obvious that we're going to see Steven proposing to Connie, and he wants to be Stevani forever. Oh, thanks, Sainster, for the donation. I think we have the donation player playing. We'll see. Yeah, so basically from what we can gather, Together Forever is about Steven proposing to Connie. He's wearing a tux. It's a whole marriage situation, but I think he's proposing specifically that they become Stevani. And obviously Connie's not going to want that. She's very independent, and she's been becoming more independent since these teenage years. But yeah. Possessed Potato Bird Official. Remember when you chose my name? I don't quite remember that. Yeah, I don't think Connie friend-zones Steven. I just think their relationship, while it's romantic, is very clearly rooted in a friendship, because, you know, they were kids when they met. Yeah, sorry, Lion. They're not going to become a permafusion. Connie's very clearly going to reject him. That's why in the promo we saw Steven went pink mode and destroyed everything. It's pretty much going to be the fallout. It's sad because this episode made him think, wow, if I fuse with Connie, everything is great. and he's just gonna have that pulled out from under him soon. Yeah, I would say Connie's kiss implies that they're going towards romantic. I feel like Rebecca Sugar might have confirmed that they are officially dating as of the time jump, but we haven't really seen that. Oh, they're gonna break our hearts next week. I personally, I don't want them to make things work. I think Connie should see this as a sign that they need to be apart. And I would love for the show to end with Steven and Connie not together. Not because I don't like them together, but after what happened with Lars and Sadie, I feel like they were just preparing us for that. Lana Del Rey TV asks, are we going to see the diamonds again before the series end? Probably yes. I think the 4th episode coming out is called Fragments. And that almost certainly is going to be about the diamonds. There's some leaked information I'm not going to discuss here. But from what we understand, it's the diamonds, and it's going to be an interesting place that they're at. Oh no, that's not the 4th episode. That's going to be like the 5th or 6th episode. The 4th episode is called Growing Pains, or is Growing Pains the last one? I don't know. Yeah, they acknowledged Spinell outside of the opening, so that's cool. Oh. Huh. Yeah, it could have been. Sorry, Nori says injury app. It's gone. I can't read that fast. Sorry, I'm looking for something new to comment on. What, does anyone know around what time that happened? I might have missed it. I only... Don't hate me. I didn't get to see the episode. I mean, I saw the episode clearly. I was also trying to set up this live stream at the same time because I was running really late. Possessed Potato Bird. Are you sure that wasn't like Hailey or MYKAL? Yeah, I don't like... I like perfect endings if they're earned. But this entire season has been setting up how there is no perfect ending, so how can they earn that? I already greeted you. Around the time of the Blue Diamond Dolphin. Let's take a look. So right around here. We're looking for the scene where they take all the visors off. Good. Potato Bird doesn't sound like something I would say. I feel like we're going to see Spinell. I don't think she'd be in the opening if she was never going to appear, but it's probably going to be in one episode, and it's probably going to be the episode Fragments, and then maybe again in the finale. I'm expecting a lot of returning characters. But yeah. I don't think Lapidot's happening at this point. You know, like, they don't have enough time to really jump into it or explore it, unfortunately. Let's see. What else do you think is going in the other promos? I haven't seen... Like, there's that one promo from a week ago. I did a whole video breaking that down. We now know that scene where he's in the hospital gown, he is in a hospital, probably having some weird growth things going on. I don't know how he ends up there, though. We're probably gonna cut this short today just because I've got a lot of stuff to do. You know, for those who are interested, we're launching a brand new channel tomorrow. It's going to be like Cartoon Universe, but it's called Geek Galaxy. And I have some final touches to put on a video and just, you know, lots of stuff to get ready for that. Also making a video for tomorrow. So yeah. Yep, I'm going to be in the first video tomorrow. It's going to be called, it's going to be about the fall of Sonic the Hedgehog. But yeah. I'm not allowed to put links in descriptions or anything like that. Before I wrap things up, do you guys have any final questions or anything you want to hear discussed or theorized about? These episodes are pretty good. They were like good, cute filler fun, you know? Thanks, Chris Master. Geek Galaxy is going to be a brand new channel similar to Cartoon Universe, but for general geek entertainment. It's going to be like 2 videos a week that are going to be more of the video essay format, talking about anime, video games, Marvel movies, anything geeky. I'm going to be headlining it. I'm going to have 3 or 4 other hosts helping me out there. For those of you who missed seeing my face on video, all 2 of you, I'll be appearing on video there, and the first video will be tomorrow. Let's see. What was your favorite episode tonight? I definitely like the second one more. It was more fun for me. As much as I wanted a Peridot episode, I just enjoyed the roller skating episode. It's more real. I went roller skating when I was in high school. I think everyone should go back and start roller skating again. Do you think it seems like Steven's recovering in Bismuth casual even though he's not? No, it doesn't feel like he's recovering. It feels like he's being set up for failure because his issue is everyone going away, and now that he sees this one thing that's keeping someone around, like fusion with Connie, he's going to basically go overboard with that in the next episode and propose that they permafuse. I don't know if they'll go a suicidal route. I don't think they're going to get married either. Like the promo clearly showed that there was destruction, so clearly something goes wrong with his proposal. We will have people talking about Star Wars. I'm not going to talk about Star Wars on the brand new channel. For those who want to subscribe early, let me, oh, Russell Young just subscribed. Awesome. Welcome to the channel. YouTube.com/GeekGalaxy YouTube. So there's our new channel if you guys want to check it out. New video will be up tomorrow morning, so look up for that. I can't figure out where she takes off her visor. Sorry, dude. Who is my favorite character? Probably Pearl. Pearl is the greatest, story across all 5 seasons. Always subscribe. I need to fix problems. I saved the universe. Yeah, it's a really interesting story arc they're doing with him. It's somehow relatable despite being so big. Steven Universe Weeb says, in the episode fragments, do you think somebody will get shattered, cracked, possibly because of Steve? No. And and this is only because I saw some of the leaks, and I'm not going to discuss them here, as you might imagine. So yeah, it's, I already know why it's called fragments, and we're, where did my stream go? There we go. I already know why it's called fragments, and it's not going to be because of that. Nick Fireball says you're really cute again. Thank you. Daniel says he's going through the same thing as Steven right now. I feel ya. I went through something similar when I was younger. Do you think Steven will poof Jasper? I wish. I want him to accidentally shatter her. More of those LA sounds outside. Do you think he'll get corrupted? Kind of. I'm not sure if he'll be facing a corruption or kind of some other thing that gets the same results. But yeah, he's going to be the monster. I have not. I've seen fake finale titles that were quote-unquote leaked. But yeah, I haven't heard the real finale title. What was it supposedly called? Let's see. That's Nori brings up a good point. Steven's entire journey is basically that he's not good at dealing with people that he didn't meet through his gem stuff, essentially, or that he didn't know as a kid. He's not sure how to connect with people when he's so weird. My favorite fusion has always been Smoky Quartz, and I'm disappointed that I get to play as her in the Steven Universe card game that we played a few weeks ago. What do you think will happen when Steven gets corrupted? I'm not sure. You know, like, how are the others going to stop him? I feel like there was a little hint of foreshadowing right there in the back. You see this? There's like a yellow hand and a white burst and then a pink and a blue next to each other. What do you think that means? Look in the background. Right? I'm going to zoom in here. Right there next to Connie. What do you think that means? Am I wrong, guys? Is that not what we're looking at? Press play, you monster. How do you feel about when Bismuth asked Steven how long he has been feeling left out from Connie's life? It was interesting, I guess, you know. It kind of shows that talking about it doesn't necessarily fix anything. Yeah, you're a pretty late game fan. We're probably going to be wrapping up soon. There's a lot of leaks. I've seen like one animated shot from the finale that looks really epic. But yeah, this symbol here, the yellow hand, the white blast, and then pink and blue together, looks interesting. It also kind of looks like instead of pink diamond and blue diamond, it's like his jacket and his pants, which is interesting. I wonder what they're doing. Yes, game fan of Garnet and the others running. That's the one I saw. That was a pretty interesting one. Yeah. Yeah, leaks are kind of hard, especially like I don't like leaks. I don't even like the speculative stuff because I feel like they ruin the episodes if you know too much. But like it's kind of my job to speculate on minuscule things and figure out what's next. That's how we make our money. It's kind of weird. Steve and Connie decided to stay infused, both wearing one roller skate. I don't know. That was kind of cute. Like they're gonna work together for the rest of the night was the point. You can see leaks everywhere. There's an entire subreddit for it. We have a channel on our Discord for it. I don't know. Looks like pretty... It seems really on the nose. You know, the symbol, the pink, blue, the yellow hand, and the white blast. Like, it just looks like something's going to happen there. You may not bite me, Gotcha-san. How about the real song they used during the Stevani moment? It was nice. Like, I was surprised, too. I didn't know if it was real. I'd never heard it before. But it didn't sound like one of the characters singing, so... I just think there'd be a bit more low-key. I just don't feel like I have a purpose anymore. I spent my whole life wanting to help people, and now literally no one in the universe needs me. Yeah, maybe he's gonna go out and realize there are more people who need him and more things he could do. Let's see. Good night, Multiverse Echo. We love you. Pearl's favorite song was hilarious. Yeah, but that's so Pearl. She's such like a mom, you know? Oh, okay. I never heard of Emily King or that song, but it was nice. I just liked how it felt real, because like the show does great music, but sometimes you just need, you know, a song. If I'm not mistaken, Stevani goes by they or she. I think in the show they go by they, but I think Rebecca Sugar said it's okay to call Stevani she. If not, I apologize. Steven does need a hobby. Let's shrink this screen back down. Give me 1 second, boys and girls. I'm just trying to shrink the screen. I hear people speaking Spanish outside. Never know what they're saying. Here we go. Are Mystery Girl fans salty about Mystery Girl not returning? Obviously. I am, and I'm not even a fan. How old am I? I am old enough to know better and too young to care. I don't like sharing my real age. I mean, there's only 88 people here. I'm actually 27 years old. Magical Potato said LA boy, because I am an LA boy. Lion Katsu says, I feel bad for calling peeps out for calling them a she. Yeah, I mean, I could be wrong. Like, Stevani may be just a they, and maybe I got it wrong. I think especially none of us knew that early on, and when it comes to, like, sometimes we hear the pronouns on TV, but it's so fast or so casual, we don't always, I think one thing Rebecca Sugar has been very clear about is she doesn't try and use pronouns as a reason to call people out, at least when it comes to her. Rebecca Sugar says she identifies as a they, them, but if you call her a she, her, that's completely fine because it's great to be compared to a woman. I don't think anyone in this community is trying to be mean or rude or ignorant if they think of Stevonnie as a she. I think that's, I think it was intended to look more feminine than masculine, and I think, anyone who can assimilate is great, and anyone who still struggles with it. I struggle with they, them. I even struggle with, like, she and he on just a, like, regular basis. I've gotten in trouble in other videos for accidentally calling Carnelian he. In the very next video, I called Steven a she. It's just, we should be looking at intent more than anything. Goodbye, Magical Potato. So once again, Homeworld bound, everything's fine. I am my monster in the future. Oh, so those are the supposed leaked titles. From what I understand, those are all fake. They showed up on Yahoo and they were proven wrong. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see game fans asking about a Lapidot fusion. I don't think we're going to see it. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm watching this at my house, Sanders. See what I did there. Yeah, I like seeing Sour Cream too. Out of all the townies, he's the most not hurtful to the eyes, so. Do you think if we see Stevonnie again, they will go pink mode? I think that would have been really cool. Probably better than pink smoky quartz, but I don't think we're going to see them fuse again. I think that's the end of it. I thought they were pretty good. Not as big as I wanted. I really wanted the first episode to be like Chili Teed. Like, an episode about dreams is really, really comfy. Chili Teed was just probably my favorite standalone episode in the series. Just in terms of, like, atmosphere. It's so nice. I want to make a short film like that. Are you scared about next Friday? I'm not scared of anything. I jumped out of an airplane. I'm good to go. But yes, very afraid of next Friday. Anaflaw is great. How do you think Pearl's arc is going to end? What arc? I mean, she is... I wouldn't say she has open-ended romance plots. Like, we think of certain things as open-ended, but they're not. They were meant to be standalone. And that's okay. This is really the only open-ended thing she has is this thing with Bismuth, which is a little weird to set up, but I think part of what they're doing now is showing that, like, life's going to go on without Steven when he's not looking, and that's, that's how it's going to end. Is with him not knowing everything about all the gems. What do you want from Steven Universe? A revised version of Change Your Mind where the fusions versus... the giant diamond robot isn't as cringy, and then a little bit of a better ending. Sorry about the helicopter. Someone on my street committed a crime. Kind of. Kevin doesn't need closure. Kevin's just meant to be a meanie, and he's constantly put in his place at the end of each episode, and in that way, that's closure. Do you think Bismuth romantically likes Pearl? Yes, obviously. Bismuth likes Pearl a lot, but Pearl is just too much of a doting mother to notice. Oh, Elias says that Pearl and volleyball kind of seemed like a thing because of the volleyball episode. Like, now that you say that, I can understand how you saw that. I don't see it myself, though. Like, it just seemed like they were getting close. Like, yeah, it was about being, two people who were both romantically interested in an abusive person. And they were able to connect with each other and talk about their abuse and get closure that way. But it wasn't romantic. That was more like sisterhood. We do need more of Onion. Expect me to do something with that dance scene where I edit it around. If you guys haven't seen Onion Universe on this channel, go check it out. Can you imagine if Kevin appeared in this episode and pissed off Steven? I don't know. It wouldn't have fit. I know Steven has a blue sock and Connie has a red one, just like in the episode where Gon explained what it's like to be fused all the time. That's cute. My favorite ships? I don't ship. I wouldn't call myself a romantic by any means, but I have no interest in shipping. When it comes to romance in TV, I only care about the story. And I feel like, you know, there's nothing, like, I like Pearl and Rose's story. And, you know, I find certain moments cute, like Rose and Greg when they're first meeting and falling in love, but I just don't really care about romance. Again, unless it has some meaning to the story. That's why I want Connie and Steven to break up, because I feel like it's a really good part of the story. A Steven doll with one eye. Oh, game fan, that's scary. What if this whole thing is about how Steven's going to remove the diamond and go on without having a diamond? Maybe now that he's older, he doesn't need that energy source. Mystery Girl did not appear. Good night, Magical Potato. Do you think there will ever be an episode based off Homeworld Gems or the off-colors? There's not enough time. We have 8 episodes left, and 4 of them are part of one big finale. Yeah, you're pretty late, BB, honey. Also, don't swear. This is a Christian live stream. Steven would have died without... We actually don't know that he would have died without his gem. We just know that he was very weak. But maybe his gem has been powering him, and he's never actually had to, like, create his own source of energy. But he's also older now. Maybe now that he's older, he's going to be less reliant on it. You didn't miss much, just me talking about, you know, the episodes. Yeah, I wouldn't say, I mean, we all know it's going to be Steven, let's be real. Do you think Rebecca could make a brand new series for HBO Max since she wants to continue with the franchise after Steven Universe Future? It happened a lot faster than we thought for Adventure Time, and I feel like Adventure Time's fan base was probably bigger, but the Steven Universe fan base is more militant. Like, if HBO does a Steven Universe miniseries, we're getting HBO Max, you know? But I think it depends on how well the Adventure Time one did. If it didn't do very well, they're not going to take that risk again. So, we will see Spinel. There was no Mystery Girl. His gem is part of his DNA. We don't really know that. Like, nothing's really said about that. I think the one eye theory from, like, the old stuff was really just more about how, you know, one of his eyes was his mother. If you could kill off an OC, you mean like a... OC means original character, usually fan-made. Do you mean like one from the show? I would probably kill off Jasper. Okay, Dissident Lands hasn't premiered yet. Depending on how that goes, then maybe we'll see something for Steven Universe. I think the Trouble Lapis will be back soon. For a while, it felt like all these villains were going to work together, but now that we're in the second half and we're doing these kind of fluff episodes, I really feel like we're not going to see Jasper again. We're not going to see Bluebird. We're not going to see the other Lapises. Interesting titles. I'll have to see if those check out. Who do you think we'll see? No, I don't think we'll see any of the villains again. If we're going to see any villains again, it will be Jasper. So I wouldn't kill off... Okay, so the same thing goes for, like, I don't like romance, and I don't like character death either, unless it serves an important story moment. And I think killing Jasper off, having Steven accidentally shatter her, will make him realize he needs to get his problem under control, and maybe be the way that he learns how to heal shattered gems. You think Steven will do drugs? No. If I can get a source on that, if you go look for our Discord, it should be in the description of this video, and like message me. I'm there as Deep Cut. We'll cover it. You know, if it's legit. If it's not legit, not gonna happen. But I do need something to cover for tomorrow. The leak of Jasper and Curly Lapis, wasn't that proven to be fake? I feel like there was an Instagram post that showed all these cool shots, but they turned out to be fake. What if Steven tries to rejuvenate his pink half? I think Pink Diamond would come out. Maybe Jasper's redemption arc will be done in the finale. No, it's got to be more about Steven at that point. All right, I have time for 3 more questions, and then I got to get going. Yes, we have a pretty close relationship with the Round Table. They even sponsor us on Patreon. Does it seem like Jasper won't turn good? I don't think Jasper doesn't need to. She's not evil. She's just, you know, set in her ways. And she was only a villain because she was on the opposite side. But she's not trying to kill Steven. Like, she only wants Steven to fight her, not to defeat her, not for her to defeat him. Yeah, I gave up on the idea that Mystery Girl was going to show up as soon as we saw that Pearl was making Bismuth blush. Do I know Awestruck Vox? Not personally. You know, like, again, they sponsor us. You know, there's some chats that some of us, mostly Hailey, are in the same group of with them. He's given a few of my videos, like, promotion before, like the Green Diamond one. Do you know why Steven was in that gown? Yeah, there's a new description that came out today saying Growing Pains is going to be about him going to the hospital for the first time. One more really big question, and then I must go. Yeah, it came out like two hours ago. The new episode descriptions. One of them's for Growing Pains, and the other one's for... I forget what the other one was. It didn't seem very important, so I can't remember. It's more of a hospital, not a psychiatric facility. It's about physical growth issues, apparently. This one wasn't a leak. This just, like, came out as news, I guess. Usually Hailey finds them, and I report on them. Do you think we'll finally see what's in that chest? No, I feel like they set that up as, like, just a cool thing that they might explore. Then they realized they didn't have anything. At this point, I'm pretty sure they basically opened it just to mess with us. Alright, guys, that's all I have time for today. Why did the video's still frozen there, apparently. That's great. I just now realized it. Yeah, they basically trolled us with that chest. I think it was an accident, though. Anyways, I'm going to leave... What shows like Steven Universe would you recommend for us to check out? The Owl House right now is, like, the biggest that I can see. It's not quite as intense as Steven Universe, but even Steven Universe wasn't intense in its first season. It looks like it's going to be somewhere between Star Versus and Steven Universe. Not quite as serious as Steven gets, but still pretty great. We should be doing this every single Friday, these live streams. I'm going to try and get this fixed by next time. Maybe get a webcam. I've heard Amphibia's good. The Owl House had a few, like, really good episodes. What's important is they're not afraid to actually get scary in the Owl House. I really like the Owl House. It's got really comfy atmosphere and vibes. It just needs, like, slightly better writing. Or even just different writing. Alright, BB Honey Bunny says... One more question. Cooper Hicks says, any permafusion ideas? I don't like permafusion. It scares me. I'm a commitment phobe. I haven't had a girlfriend since, like, 2013, I think. At some point, I just got scared of dating. I don't really like it. I use Streamlabs OBS. Yeah, we'll be doing these every Friday. Usually Hailey's in charge, but she's been busy, like, every time for the last, like, month worth of live streams that we've done. I think BB Honey said she had, like, one more question, and then she never said what the question was, and that's what I've been waiting for. Together Forever was the other description link. It basically just says that Connie has big plans for the future, and Steven wants to make sure he's a part of them. I didn't see the question, BB, honey. I see... Wait, oh, there it is. Why did you make this live stream? We just kind of do it at the end of each episode just to talk about the episodes with you guys, you know? That's pretty much it. Alright, so I'm going to get to work. Again, we are launching a brand new channel tomorrow called Geek Galaxy. And I am going to make sure that you guys get the right link. Let me open it up. The first video will be up tomorrow with me, but expect videos of brand new hosts. You know, if you guys bug Hailey, she might even make one about Furbies. So definitely do that. But yeah, here's the link to the new channel. Just spamming it in there so you all see it. So expect a new video on this channel tomorrow about Steven Universe and a Sonic the Hedgehog video on that channel. I don't know if she has long Furbies. She has a big Furby collection though. But yeah, it was great live streaming with all of you, and I'll see you next time, guys.